Welcome to our executive interview series at the 2025 Zero Trust Summit here at the Spy Museum, presented by CyberScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Stephen Tipton, Federal and Strategic Accounts Senior Sales Engineer at Absolute Security. Stephen, thanks so much for joining us.
No, thanks for having me, Wyatt. I appreciate it.
So I'd like to start by asking, how would you characterize the extent to which most government agencies are achieving real-time visibility of users and devices on government networks? And what still has to happen to help them achieve that?
You know, from talking to different agencies, what we've seen is that I think a lot of agencies have done a great job in proceeding forward with their Zero Trust initiative in the last 3 years. I think the things that have really gone really well is being able to monitor the network, understanding what's on it, everything else. There's still some, from just seeing different agencies, there's been a lack of them being congruent or equal in what they've been able to deploy. What we've seen is, I think some of the bigger challenges really have come down to their endpoints, IoT, unmanaged devices, personal devices, those types of things where they don't have the visibility that has created a challenge.
And then where are you seeing signs that AI and 6G wireless communications on the horizon and new cloud-based security tools will help accelerate agency efforts to establish zero trust practices?
Yeah, so, I think AI is going to help a whole lot. Being able to look at vast amounts of data, being able to analyze that, really takes out some of the things that we rely on today around, like, say, behaviors, understanding that. AI is going to go a long way in helping that capability. I think there are some concerns around AI because with that capability and the speed by which we're going to be able to do things, it will also raise some issues around, say, privacy concerns, that type of information. What should we be gathering, what shouldn't we? But I think it helps us in the areas of the unknown and being able to gather that. 6G is going to be interesting. I'm loving what we're seeing about it and the speeds that it's going to produce. Being able to split up the network and separate out things like applications, those types of things, and really will add to that whole zero trust initiative. Now, longer term, some of the benefits of that will be with 6G, we'll be able to have a more real-time visibility into those endpoints and everything else. I think along with that, the cloud's going to become much more important because some of the challenges that we're going to face with the Zero Trust initiative is, what do we do with devices that are out in the field that haven't connected into our networks for a period of time? How do we know that they're going to be safe? That's the whole comply to connect initiative that you're seeing. I think earlier I mentioned, that network visibility has been really high. Our challenge is really the endpoints and what do we do with those that are out there that haven't connected in a month? How do we stay on top of those? So I think, cloud security, being able to connect, making sure that those things are up to date and meet our configuration requirements will help longer term in the whole Zero Trust initiative. And certainly AI and 6G will play a bigger role in that.
Well, Stephen Tipton, thank you so much for joining us here at the Zero Trust Summit.
Thank you, Wyatt.